Okay, Scott, what's up, dude? How are we living? Just big chilling with your feet kicked up. Day 21 of the apocalypse. I absolutely love it. Welcome back, everybody, to Mist Survival. We are just checking in with our boy Scott here, who has had no problem making himself at home. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Scott has been slowly bringing some more things to add to his camp to make it feel a little bit more homely. Looks like he's got a little storage crate here, a little multi-layered rack, a little plotting table with a map. Scott's getting geographical on us. I'd love to see it. Very sophisticated, Scott. But it looks like he's got a little cooking pot generator and a little grill stand. So Scott may be needing to whip up some nice steaks for us, some bear meat. But I do want to show you guys one other thing. With Scott's little setup, we also built a setup for ourselves. So nothing much. It's very, very humble. But we got a nice little picnic table, a little plastic chair that we can rest in, and cook up some meat as we find it. Because now we have a fire pit and a grill stand. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. I'm not really sure what this little red can is. I can't move it. So I think it'll probably just disappear. But if not, so be it. Same thing with this one. But yeah, we've been getting cozy. We've been digging in the trenches a little bit at our new base. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention is that a lot of people had suggested that I be preemptive and build our wall all the way around. And I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I want to more than anything, but the resources are very, very difficult to come by. We need a lot of metal scrap to make nails for these big walls, and metal scrap, for whatever reasons, has been super difficult to come across in the apocalypse. If you guys can see, we've only got 9 right now. Components have been super easy to find, but for whatever reason, metal scrap has not. And I know that we can tear down vehicles and generators across the map and get scrap from that, but we need a sledgehammer to do so, and we don't have one of those. So that's going to be our main objective today, is going to be making one of those. The other thing that I did is I moved our sawmill over here so I could clear some area out for the little cooking area down there. So, you know, I feel like it all makes sense having everything here. We can grab the logs, put them on the saw cutter, and do that. But that is pretty much all that has changed around here. Nothing else really new. Nothing's been added. So I think what I want to do is I actually want to start building a forge. Where was it? I know I saw it here somewhere. Or the blacksmith place, yes. A station to smelt raw metal to ingots, which were used for making weapons and metal tools. It is also used for repairing weapons and tools too. So if we can do everything that this little infographic says, we should be able to repair tools and craft tools that we can't craft on a workbench. Most importantly being a sledgehammer. So let's go ahead and lay this blueprint down. We may have to scavenge a little bit for things like stone. I definitely have the components, and I think we have just enough scrap to melt down for nails. But I'll show you guys what the log cutter looks like too. But let's go ahead and put this thing down. Oh my goodness. This thing is huge. I almost wonder if it would be better if I stood up on top of the base and built it that way. I kind of want it flush up against this. Do we like that? I don't know. I wish it kind of showed you what the whole thing looked like. It's a little jank flushed up against the side there, but I think that'll be all right. Okay. So first things first, let's go ahead and get these log planks cut up. And I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. It's super cool. And I won't do the speed advanced setting. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like. So store all the logs on here. I know it only shows 3, but there's 5. Hit start engine. And it just starts cutting. It's so cool. Takes a couple seconds for it to adjust and get the right lines, but then as soon as it finishes, some nice fresh planks will be dropped directly in front. I do still wish that I could, yep, just like that. I do still wish that we could have Scott do this for us, but you know, maybe eventually down the road, once he gets his feet wet with our camp, he'll feel comfortable doing that. Okay, so we got all of our wooden planks. Let's go ahead and toss those on there. How many did we need? We needed 20. I think we have that much. Okay, so we need a hammer and a saw. I've kind of just been keeping all the tools back here. We did find a couple extra weapons on the road. I'm not really sure if we can melt those down. It'd be kind of cool if you could, because I wouldn't mind getting some iron from some of these. But if not, that's totally fine. I've just got some extras here in case we misplace the ones that we have. But let's go ahead and get the saw. Let's go ahead and put the hammer in our inventory and get these wooden planks added. Ooh, that's going to look so cool. I hope this adds some light to our camp too. I definitely want to get some floodlights going, but I really hope that the fire that emits from this little forge kind of illuminates the area within the walls. But if not, it won't be the end of the world. Okay, so wooden planks are done. So let's go ahead and grab some components and then nails next. I did get a comment, by the way, about this little note that says about a few months to winter with the temperature here. Unfortunately, that is not something that's been implemented yet into this game. That would be a super cool thing to have to worry about. I know that that is a component for a lot of other survival games. Unfortunately, it is not been added yet to Mist Survival. So we're essentially just going through a very long fall right now, which is okay because we've got our hands full enough as it is. All right, let's head up here and make some things. Yeah, so we did do some scavenging too. One of our last resource trips, we came back with a nice flat screen TV and a PC. So once we get another generator going here, we can watch TV, probably some local cable channels, and play some PC games. We can play Myst inside of Myst. How crazy would that be? No, I'm just kidding. This is all going to get broken with our sledgehammer the second we make a new one. We need the electronic parts. We need all the metal components, but it does look kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. This setup is probably my ideal setup. All right, first things first, let's make some nails. So we need some components. I think it was 20. Let's just go ahead and make 32. That'll take about half an hour. Not a big deal. It's probably going to start getting dark out here soon, but I want to try and get all this crafted before the sun goes down completely because I think we're going to have to run out and grab some stone. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I have any up here. All right, no stones up there. That's totally fine. I know there's a ton scattered around our little area here, so excuse me, Leo. I got a forge to craft, a blacksmith area. Okay, let's go ahead and get these screws, or I'm sorry, the nails and components added. We should have everything we need. Oh boy, it's getting dark. I hate not having lights set up around camp. That's definitely kind of the next thing that I want to get set up. But we have batteries in our flashlight now, so even though it's creepy, we can still see what we're doing. Which honestly, I think since we've started, that has probably been the biggest thing that's irritated me the most, is not being able to be productive after hours. And by after hours, I just mean when the sun sets and it gets dark like this. It frustrates me when we don't have batteries because you really can't do anything. You can't see 2 inches in front of you, and that makes it extremely difficult to do anything. And while we're on that topic, let's see. We got all the components added, the nails, wooden planks, so we just need stones. I think instead of running through my flashlight battery trying to find stones around camp, I am going to go ahead and head to sleep for the night. Scott looks like he's getting cozy. Well, he hasn't moved all afternoon, but I think I'm going to get cozy myself, take Leo upstairs. We're going to get some Z's and then finish crafting our blacksmith place in the morning. Okay, good morning. We are rubbing the crusties out of our eyes. We are super dehydrated. Let's go ahead and get some food and water in our system. We've got to eat this big animal meat before it goes bad. Let's go ahead and eat that first. It was super nice being able to butcher the bear and get some meat and put it on the grill. That felt phenomenal. But the only problem is, and I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this yet, but that fridge that we built, this fridge right behind me, is not connected to the generator that we have out here. Unfortunately, at least to my knowledge, this big generator only powers the lights inside the cabin. So yes, it's nice that we have some lights on in here, but it's more important that we get the generator up and running for things like our fridge, for the floodlights that we build, and every other electronic component that we add to our base. So we are going to have to look into building a generator ourselves. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere over here. Here we go. Yep, the generator. So we're going to need a lot of stuff. Quite a few components. We're going to have to find more metal scraps and then 6 gears. I think we've got about 3. But like I said, once we have that sledgehammer, we can start breaking down things across the map, which will provide gear. So that'll be kind of the next plan of attack so that we can actually keep fresh food stored in here. Because right now, this is all deteriorated since I put it in. All right, we are all good on food and drink. Let's go ahead and head back down here. Another thing that somebody had mentioned with Scott is that he brought his own ammo, if you will. He brought a lot of his own ammo. So basically, the other day when I was worried about relinquishing one of my own guns because I didn't have a lot of ammo to spare, I didn't really need to worry about that. In fact, I can give him a gun with a little bit more beef, if you will, and Scott will be fine on ammunition. I don't have to sacrifice any of my own ammo to give to him. So let's go ahead and give him one of our M4s. We've got about 3 to spare. And if we look at his equipment, he should now, well, he should have it. He better have it next time I take him out with me. I'm going to just assume that he does. Scott, oh, there we go. Oh, that's so cool. He's got it strapped to his back. So not only does he have ammunition, but he has a bunch of attachments too. Scott's holding out on me big time. Let's go ahead and put back together the RM4, which I love this little menu, by the way. We got a suppressor. We got a target pointer. We haven't found a grip yet. We haven't found a stock or a magnifier, but we do have, yeah, the 256 scope. So this is the one that we found that didn't look the best on the hunting rifle, but you know, it looks really good on the M4. I really want to find, not that, I want to find some more ammo for that so that we can use that. But now we need to look for stone. So I know I saw, ooh, blueberry, I'll take that. I know I saw a ton around here. We might have to venture out past the wall a little bit to grab the rest. I really could have sworn that I had a stockpile of my own upstairs, but maybe I haven't been grabbing them. I feel like some of the more basic elements I haven't been hanging on to, just because we haven't really had to craft like a shelter from scratch, so to speak. but I know I saw a ton around here. All right, let's venture out here. We didn't find enough stone inside our walls, so we're going to have to take a little bit of a jaunt outside. Make sure we don't get snuck up on by a bear. We got a decent amount of shotgun ammo, though. If we're going to talk about guns, I really do enjoy the semi-shotgun the most. I like all the guns, but I don't know. This one just packs a punch that not many of the other guns that we have or have come across do. That being said, though, the compound bow is still leaps and bounds my favorite weapon. And it's just honestly the go-to for me, whether it's bandits that we're trying to take out, infected, or wildlife. It's just so quiet. It does so much damage. And it's just the perfect apocalypse weapon, in my opinion. Okay, I think I might be losing my mind. We just went out looking for more stones, and a couple just magically appeared in our base. Maybe Scott's throwing them out of his personal stash that he keeps hiding from me. But with these last few that we just collected, these should be enough to finish crafting our little blacksmith place. Let's see. 10 left, 7. Day is burning, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to go shut the doors. I should have done that before I started crafting. But we are officially in business. Let's see everything that we can craft in this little blacksmith forge. Ooh, I love that. And that's the other thing, too. I know that we don't have walls extending all the way around. If for whatever reason we really decided we wanted to, we could build another one back here. But some of the things like this that we build are going to naturally kind of wall in our perimeter and our base. So I know it's easier to break into than climbing over a wall. But let's go ahead and see everything that we can forge. Ooh, okay. So we can forge arrowheads. Honestly, I'm finding arrows easily enough that I don't know that we'll have to do that, but we can craft gears. Ooh, that just made our generator hunt very easy. Okay, very nice. So we can craft gears, mortar and pestle. That's cool. Grinder used for grinding. Huh, you don't say. We can make metal scraps, but that requires 2 iron ingots and a zinc ingot. Interesting. I have a feeling that would be easier to find than it would be to craft. And you can also make components. So as far as weapons, we can make a combat knife and machete, axe, pickaxe. Okay, I thought we could build a sledgehammer. Oh, there we go. Okay, the best tool for destroy stuff. Yep. Okay, so for this, we need wooden planks. We need iron ingots, 10 of them. Oh my goodness. And low quality metal ingot. Okay. Well, we know that there's a mine literally right next door. We were too afraid to go in last time, but I think we may have to take a venture down there and see if we can't find, at the very least, some ores that we can mine and maybe a pickaxe. If we go down there and we don't find one, we may have to come back and make one. But my guess is we'll probably be able to find a pickaxe down in the mine. So this is the biggest priority, though, is making a sledgehammer. We absolutely need that. And now we have batteries in our flashlight. So if it gets spooky down there, I think we're prepared. So let's go ahead, gear up, get some food in Leo. I'm going to let Scott hang back here, and let's go ahead and take on the mine. All right, Leo, come get some grub. Don't make this hard on me. We got some nice, fresh bear meat. All right, we are officially geared up. Leo, you ready to go take on a mine? See what's down there, do some spelunking? All right, Scott, you hold the fort down, buddy. You keep loafing. We'll come back for you later. But for right now, I think I just want to take this on with Leo. Back it on up. I am curious to see everything that the mine holds. Aside from the ores, like I wonder if any military outposts started building some, command centers underground. That seems like it would be the safest place to do that, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of good resources to be had that would have been stashed down there, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right, I think the mine, it was just up ahead here. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and hop out, shut the car off, hop out. How are we doing weapon-wise? Most of our ammo is in the hunting rifle, which isn't going to be super practical down here in the mines. We got a shotgun with about, I think there's like 8 bullets loaded. Yeah, our ammo's seen better days. Let's go ahead and get the rifle equipped. I'm not going to use the longbow down here for obvious reasons, but I am curious to see if there are infected down here, how the flamethrower holds up. Ooh, perfect timing too, because the mist just rolled in. All right, Leo, stay close to me. It never ceases to amaze me how quickly the mist will roll in out of nowhere. And I'd be very, very surprised if there aren't a ton of infected down here as it is. We're not really escaping much by going underground. Ugh. It's dark. There's no chance of them to be burned by the sunlight. Scary stuff. I can see decently well for the most part without my flashlight, so I'm not going to turn it on until I absolutely need it. But, oh, I thought it was infected. Okay. Also, I was told not to worry about the floor. I guess this is just some really high-level government testing product. So nothing to worry about, at least as of right now. But I got to be honest, just looking at it, it's kind of scaring me. Ooh, okay, so what do we got here? This looks like something that we could mine. This looks like a big block of sulfur, maybe? But really what we're looking for, bandage, I'm going to leave that. What I'm really looking for... Ooh, look at the way the mist comes in. That's so scary. I'm looking for a pickaxe. I'm looking for a pickaxe first and foremost. In a weird way, in a weird roundabout way, the mist is actually kind of illuminating the tunnel system here, which I'm appreciative of. Okay, so we got another... Yeah, these look like ores that you can break down, but I wish it gave me a little marker of like what it was. Ooh, okay. That looks scary. That looks sketchy. I'll deal with that in a second. So we got some zinc, maybe? Is that the zinc? That looks more like copper. We got more concrete blocks, concrete bags. Nothing. Okay, I'm not going to take any of that stuff yet. I may come back and... Ooh, there's an infected. I can barely just make you out through the mist. And another one. Okay, let's take this nice and slow. I may come back and do a resource haul is what I was starting to say. And get things like concrete, cement box. I don't know what I'll need them for, but okay. All right, you see me. Let's not be bashful here. Ooh, let's go ahead and reload. For these. Oh shit. Come on, Leo, back up. Back up. Oh, gotta run away and reload. I have one bullet left. These things are fast. Oh, okay. Oh my god, why don't any of my guns have bullets in them? I don't want to go back outside. That's even sketchier. Oh. I hope none of them outside heard that. All right. We'll loot these bodies later. All right, I'm getting the flamethrower out. Okay. Oh, man. Way more ran up on me than I was expecting. I have a feeling that was not all of them. I don't even know how many we took down, but I don't think it was enough. Let's just clear out this tunnel system. Ooh, that scared me. Check right. Nothing down that way. Left. Let's just go straight. This is where the majority of them came from. Is this all dead ends? Oh. Ooh, okay, so the flamethrower does something. Okay. Smells like shit down here. Burning up infected. Burning up Z's. Alright, let's just check this way too. I don't want any of them running up on me. I know we're messing with the mist here, so that may just be a given. Was that a... Ooh, it's a pickaxe. Okay, shiny things. Not paying attention yet. Okay, you know what? I think we're alright. Ooh, the adrenaline's pumping. Let's backtrack, loot everything, and make sure we don't miss anything. Oh, boy. You know, I was expecting him to be down here. I don't know if there were more because the mist is rolling heavy outside or what the deal is, but I am pretty much tapped out of most of my ammunition. I got nothing in there. I got one bullet, I think, in my AR. I may have to rock with the flamethrower, which isn't a big deal. It took a zombie down easy enough, but let's head back up here and loot this infected and see what he had. Ah, he disappeared. Okay, you know what? That's fine. The zombie disappeared. That's what you get. That's the risk that you run by doing the smart thing, by trying to clear the area before you start looting, before you become a loot goblin. Well, first things first, let's go ahead and get to mining. Let's go ahead and equip the pickaxe on 3 slot and C. Nope, not the shotgun. Let's get the pickaxe out and see what some of these things are. Ooh. It takes quite a few. I wonder what the durability looks like after breaking one of these down. Okay, so this is zinc. I'll take some zinc ore. I'll take a little bit of everything, at least from what I saw that we needed. So like zinc, iron, and low metal, which I think the low metal ingot might just be you melting things down. I could be wrong. We'll go ahead and just crack this open and see what it is. What are you? Can't see, can't see. Saltpeter. I don't know what that is. I'm going to pick these up actually just because if for whatever reasons these ores don't grow back, I will want them. So I won't break things that I don't think I need. We'll go ahead and see what this is first. But anything that I break, I'll take everything. I kind of just want to see what the colors mean. First and foremost. Copper ore. Okay. This is probably very heavy in my pockets, but... okay, well, I'm only worried about the iron. And I guess the zinc, because those were the two things that we saw. So... let's just clear this area out. I hope there's no more infected hiding because quite honestly, a pickaxe isn't going to do much, I wouldn't think. More saltpeter. So here's some more cinder blocks. All right, yeah, let's see what this stuff is. Leo, please back up. I wonder if this is the iron. Oh, wait, no, that was zinc. Okay. Ooh, iron ore. Okay, well, what does that look like? So that's zinc. I'm assuming this is sulfur, which I will say, I think we can use the sulfur for crafting bullets. I'm not going to crack it open though. And we know that that's saltpeter. What does iron look like then? Is it just scattered? No way. It's just scattered in chunks like this. Surely that's not the case, right? Paint cans, paint cans. Ooh, this may not be good because we really, really need to find iron. Desperately need to find iron. Filter, I'll take that. What is this place? This feels like it was a spot that was used for something other than just mining. Ooh, we got another handgun there. I'm going to leave that. Take some ammo for sure. What else? What else? What else? More ammo. Yes, please. I'm not going to take the arrows. Ooh, another aiming laser. More handgun bullets. Ooh, boy. There was not as much down here as I thought there would be. Propane bottle. I'm going to leave it. Ooh, components. Yes, please. Grab that. Ooh, another suppressor. I'll take that. Add it to my little stash of attachments. I'm going to grab one of these filing cabinets before we head back because I have an uneven number of them at my base and it's driving me nuts. Bunch of other paint cans. Man, okay, so then what other than the pickaxe? Big old propane bottle. Let's go ahead and fill one up while we're down here. Do we have one on us? I guess we could fill this one up. Let's go ahead and do that, I guess. What all did we come down here for? You know? I guess the ores are down here, but oop, don't do that. I feel like there's not enough to have made it worth it. But maybe not. I really wanted to find more iron ore. We've only come across 2 little blocks. Or 4, I guess. But I would have liked to have found like an actual node that we could have broken down. Maybe I'll double back and make sure I didn't miss any spots. But if we can't find any, that would be kind of a bummer. Propane bottle's done. Let's go ahead and grab that. I'm going to go ahead and leave the big tank there. Ooh, pencils. Yes, please. I know, Leo. I know. Are you trying to tell me there might be something else down here? Better not be. We got the flamethrower out just in case, though. I mean, I'll take this one down too, just to be safe, but I'm like 99% sure this was zinc. I wish I knew what iron looked like. I wish I knew what to keep my eye open for. More zinc. Okay. All right. I wonder how much... I'm just going to carry all of it. I guess if I break it down, I'll want to hang on to it. I really don't care about the saltpeter, though. I don't think I'll need that. Can't break that down. Sulfur I'm going to leave. Damn. That's kind of a bummer. All right, guys, I'm coming back up to the surface. Looks like the mist just let up, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed on the ROI that we got from that little journey down into the mines, because I don't think that the iron ore that we managed to grab is going to be enough to do what we need to do to make the sledgehammer. So I don't know. Let's head back to base and unload some of the stuff that we grabbed. I got that filing cabinet with me, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see what we can do. I love the way this looks, man, with all the infected just walking around in the mist between the trees. So creepy. Scott knew I was coming, though. I signaled my horn. He opened the doors for me. And now we are safe back at home. Let's hop out. Let's get those gates shut and see what all we came back with. All right, guys. So we're back at base. And I don't mean to break immersion, but I do need to talk about what I just went through for the past hour and 30 minutes. We didn't fully understand the ore smelting system, or at least I didn't, as much as we thought. So, for example... say we split this in half and we put 2 iron ore in here. If you notice down here, this says ×0, which means we're not going to get any ingots. But if you put a stack of 4, you will get 1. So I was seeing this thinking that we would just get it. I thought maybe it was like a visual bug. No, we need 4 iron ore to make 1 iron ingot. Now, the thing is, if I put 2 in here and hit melt, it'll let me smelt it and it'll say that I got an ingot. But then when I try and put it in my inventory, it just doesn't exist. So essentially what I had to do to come up with this total number of 40 iron ore was just spend a little bit of extra time in the mines doing some digging and coming up with the ore. But now we have it. So let's go ahead and pop all of this in here. I want to say it was 40 total. Let's see here real quick. We're not going to be able to do all this in one go. Or will we? Can we stack these and put all of them in here? Oh, shoot. We can. Okay. Okay, so all is not lost. We should be able to get all of this. So that's what? 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 ingots, which I think is 1 ingot more than we need for 10 to make everything else. So let's go ahead and let that time pass. Sleep an hour, because I don't want to wait any more than I need to. And those ingots should be ready here shortly. And then we may have to smelt a couple more things down to get the low quality ingots. But, oh my goodness, let's get the flashlight on. How are our ingots looking? We got, what? 28 minutes? Wait, what? Oh, we need to sleep some more. Okay, we can do that. All right, wakey, wakey. Oh my goodness, it's dark. And we went to sleep with our flashlight. God damn it. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Our ingots are done. So we got 4 here. We can't stack those. Okay, 4 there, and then we got 3. Okay, perfect. Now, let me just double check and see what we need to make the sledgehammer. I'm starting to get loopy. It's been a long couple days. I'm starting to get really tired. I'm dehydrated. We need 10 wooden planks. Thought I just heard some trees snapping in the distance. And we need 4 low-quality metal ingots. So I think... Let me see if I can't melt down some components to get the low-quality metal ingots. I think we can. And if we can, then I'm going to do that because we have plenty of that. We're kind of running low on the metal scrap, so I don't really want to waste that. So let's just take a couple stacks and see what we can do with that. Oh, okay, nice. So 1 stack of components is going to get us 4 low-quality metal ingots. So let's just go ahead and sleep this off, and then we should be able to make our pickaxe. Well, as we look up into the night sky with our flashlight still unfortunately on, I can say that this has been quite a day. I know to you guys it doesn't seem like it has been, but we had to do quite a bit. The saw is cutting these last couple logs up, or the wooden planks. So once we make this sledgehammer, I think we may need to head back upstairs with a bottle of Jack Daniels and call it a night. All right, forge, sledgehammer. Let's make it, baby. What's another hour and 30 minutes? We've been up for the past 48 hours, just absolutely going to town mining resources. But we finally have another sledgehammer, and I'm going to be so careful as to keep this one on me and not drop it when it goes back to 0% durability, because we can repair it, and I don't really know what happened to the last one, but that feels good to have that. So now that we have that extra sledgehammer, we're going to be able to break things down like generators that aren't usable, computer parts. I'm going to be able to tear down my nice big TV and PC in here, this lamp that I found. We're going to be able to break all that stuff down for components and electronic parts, which we need for the rest of the stuff in base. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab a bottle of Jack Daniels. You know what? I'm going to turn the generator on. We're going to grab a bottle of Jack, and we're going to sit in bed and take a couple sips. We're going to turn the flashlight off, lights on. This is exactly what we're doing. Let's go ahead and get a big swig of this. It's going to dehydrate us a little bit more, but unfortunately, I think that is going to do it for part 8 of Mist Survival. Again, I apologize for this one being a shorter one, but given the time constraints, the sun's setting down in real life, my green screen is not going to be very see-through anymore. But this feels like a good place to end it. We got a lot that we can do in part 9. I've been running into a ton of bugs, just to be completely transparent with you guys, and it's taking me a lot of real-life time working around those to make this as an immersive and fluid experience as I possibly can, which is what I really wanted it to do with this game, because if you can overlook some of that stuff and really sink your teeth into it, it is a great game. But some of that stuff has been making my life a little bit harder, but we got plenty to do in part 9. So if you're liking this series, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, and comment, and we'll get back at it in part 9. So thank you all so much for being here. I cannot wait to see you in the next one, but until then, just survive.